Boom.
Hi guys, I'm Rachel McLean and I am a social media coach based in Brisbane, and I'm here with my really good friend Jason McLean, who is a photographer extraordinaire and a headshot guru. And he's been doing heaps of Facebook Live videos, so I wanted to catch up with him and ask him about what he thinks and why he's doing it. So, hey Jace.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's funny trying to fit two people into one frame here. It's pretty cool.
Yep, we're learning that it's a very small space if you're trying to do an interview on Facebook Live. And it seems to be that it only goes portrait when you're on your phone, so you can't have it landscape and have more space. So we're quite roomy. Well, not roomy. Very
cozy.
Very cozy. So we're going to talk about Facebook Live. It's only been available to us for a few, maybe 2 months, and not many people are using it, but heaps of people are watching it. So what we are talking about is why, or I guess how you got started, and how many Facebook Lives have you done?
Well, I'm actually kind of a newbie to the whole Facebook Live thing. I've known about it, I've been watching other people, like you said, but I've finally decided to give it a try. And so this past week, we were down shooting in Melbourne for the whole week, and we decided to just Facebook Live the hell out of it, right? So I didn't actually hold the camera or the phone at any time. I had my assistants filming me in action. And so we probably did like 7 or 8 videos while we were down there. And it's been pretty interesting. It's been pretty interesting to learn kind of what works and what doesn't.
So you haven't been holding the phone at all? You've never done one holding the phone?
No, I haven't actually physically filmed one because I've been the subject of the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Mainly just because, oh, look at that light. That's bright light. Mainly because I wanted people to see the guts, the behind the scenes, the raw behind the scenes of the process, of the portrait process. Okay,
so your Facebook Live videos have been showing people the behind the scenes of what's involved in having their portrait taken and what they can expect, and kind of, is it a shoot that you're showing people?
Oh yeah. We were Facebook Living real portrait sessions the whole time. And I love to do behind the scenes videos. We make a lot of them. But it's edited, it's crafted, it's curated. The end result is something that it's what you've chosen to show people. And in the raw, real Facebook Live world, there's no editing. You can't craft it. And that, I think, that is the appeal. I think as viewers, as consumers, and you know, people that are used to being hit with media all the time, we're a bit skeptical of something that's crafted and edited. And I think people like to see the real thing.
Yeah, and I think from my point of view, you know, this is really off the cuff for us. Like, we're sitting in a cafe, there's cars going past, it's casting weird lighting that we can't edit out. We can't focus on ourselves. There's a coffee machine making noise. You know, we can't edit that. There's no editing. We could screw up at any moment. And
we will.
And we will. And that's the whole point of doing a Facebook Live. So
look, you know, when you're reading an article, for example, and someone writes something so kind of personally revealing, whether it's a mistake they made or just like a foolish moment where they learned something because they did something wrong, people resonate with that. People really connect to an honest, raw, kind of guard down, and that's what this is. This erases the wall in between subject and viewer.
I think that's why people like Snapchat so much.
Yeah, so I don't like Snapchat just because there's no trail.
Yeah.
I like Facebook Live because people go back and watch it. And on Snapchat, it just kind of disappears into the ether.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this for posterity as much as I'm doing it for the the immediate interaction. So
like, this is a huge social experiment. So,
Yeah.
you know, we're looking at how many people are watching this video right now, and we're also going to be looking at how many people go back and watch it and rewatch it, and how much engagement we get when the
Yeah.
video is finished.
I never expected anybody to watch my videos live. In fact, the first one that we put up, I was just yammering. Look, I looked like a complete fool. Honestly, getting past that hump of the first one is the trickiest thing. You're gonna mess it up. You're gonna look stupid, and you just kind of have to not care, because look, this stuff happens fast. It cycles fast, and it's seen and it's not seen. But I actually had 7 people watching live in my first video ever. Didn't announce it, never said, hey, we're gonna be doing a Facebook Live. Had 7, you know, it's just wild.
Yeah.
And since then, hundreds have seen the videos.
Well, I haven't told anyone that I was doing this with you today, because
Yeah.
I wanted to see how many people would jump on and watch it, and
Yeah.
how many people would comment and that sort of thing. But the videos that you have done, how long, like, have you had a standard length that you've tried to aim for, or what have you done?
No, because I didn't really have any plan, because I didn't really know what worked.
Yeah.
So, like I said, just this week, I gave my phone to my assistant while I was shooting and said, just Facebook Live this, right? So she did some that were a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes. She did some that were 20.
Cool. Okay.
But honestly, one of the nice things about it is you can zoom ahead.
Yeah.
When, you know, not when it's live, but when you're looking at the older version, you can actually skip ahead and see what's happening.
That's cool.
So the 20 minutes, I would say, is probably too long. No one's gonna watch a 20-minute video, but you can zoom ahead and check out what, you know. A photo shoot isn't always the most exciting thing to watch every minute either.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm on the flip side, because I've had my my headshot photographed by you, and it's all polished and professional and looks really good.
Yeah.
But then, you know, on the day I'm in the room and, you know, I've got sweat running down my back,
Yeah.
and you're asking me to do strange things with my neck, like
Turtle.
do the turtle and all these things, and no one gets to see that and see
Right.
all the tiny little poses and things. So
Right.
that's really, really cool. And I know it's kind of, having your photo taken is kind of like going to the dentist. No one wants to do it, you know?
It's true, no one wants to do it, but the thing is, the big difference between the photo shoot and the dentist is that there are no mistakes in photography. You could make some serious mistakes in dentistry. But, like, the thing that surprised me about people watching these behind-the-scenes Facebook Live videos is that it is kind of a boring process. The portraiture, like, it's a bit slow and a bit tedious sometimes. Sure, there's like crazy things that happen sometimes, but you know, it like you said, it takes this kind of slow crafting of an image, which we need. We need the crafted, curated version of our photos, of our videos, but then it's also this raw, live stuff that balances the whole equation out.
Yeah,
and
we need
makes
the
us more
polish
approachable.
and the professional. People need to know, you know, your voice and how you talk and how you come across, so you seem approachable and real.
And the fact that you're willing to do this without hiding behind anything, I think people really appreciate.
What else was I going to ask you? Oh, so most of the people who are fans of my Facebook page, they're small business owners,
Yeah,
and they're terrified of being in front of a camera of any kind.
yeah.
So, as a photographer, do you have any tips for people who are going to dive in and do a Facebook Live for the first time?
Yeah, well, I mean, so first of all, just get the first one out of the way, because it's just, you got to figure it out. So just do it, get it done. I would just pick something simple. Make sure you've got the best light you can, you know.
Don't cast shadows on people.
Look, you just can't worry about it.
Hey, Shane.
Hold it up, say who you are, say what you do, say what you're passionate about, and say who you do it for. Really, you know? And let it go. And put that one out and just see what happens. It's surprising. We've had a lot more comments than I thought we would have, even on the dumb ones.
I think the biggest tip from me, which I give for anybody who's doing video of any sort, whether it's live or pre-recorded, is you're going to fuck it up. and I just said,
Yeah, I didn't know we
just
could
said
say
the
that.
F word.
I'm so happy. Now I have free reign to speak as I do.
Yeah. So you're going to make mistakes and you're going to screw up, and you know the lighting is going to be weird on your face, and you're going to forget what you're going to say, and you know you might have only half your face in the shot. I actually did that on a video once, and it's hilarious. But that's the whole point of Facebook Live. So be prepared to make mistakes, and remember that you're human, and it kind of brings out the humor in you and makes you seem more approachable.
It does. Just give it a try. It's not high quality video content.
It's free.
Raw, it's real, and that's the point of it. That's what people appreciate.
What you guys don't know is because Jace is a photographer, we spent probably 5 minutes trying to find a venue, and then we played around with different angles of the lighting and where the camera should be for maybe another 5 minutes, and we moved tables, and we're in this little cafe. You don't have to do that. He does.
I'm obsessed with light and frame, and you know, but it's not important. It's not important. Those are the parts you'll figure out, you know. But you won't figure it out if you just think about it and wait. The only way to figure it out is by doing it, seeing what you could do better, and doing it again. I mean, that's the way we do anything, especially in business and small business. Like, it's constant iterations. It's try it, improve it, put it out again. Try it, release it, improve it, put it out again, and it's
See what sticks.
the same as this. It's the exact same thing.
So what you guys might not know is Facebook, actually, the way the algorithm works is it favors anyone who's doing a Facebook Live. It's trying to promote more Facebook Live users and more watchers. So what it will do is if you're doing a Facebook Live, it's going to automatically and organically pop that into the top of the newsfeed. Not for all of your fans and followers, but for a good majority. And then even after you've finished your live recording, it's going to continue to rank it higher on the newsfeed than any other sort of content. So that's like free advertising. That's, you know, you can pay for that if you want to, but this is amazing. So if you really want to try and get some leverage on social and get ahead in a world of Facebook where it's really hard to get ahead, this is the way to do it.
You know, I was just thinking about like what you could show people. Okay, because I'm a photographer, and it seems like, you know, it's probably really interesting stuff that I could put on here, like filming a photo shoot and whatnot. But you know, people love the whole behind the scenes thing, right? So if you're like, oh, I don't really know what to do, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to film, hopefully you're out there being a bit of a thought leader and forming opinions about things that happen in your industry. So that's really good stuff to use. But you know, you could also just walk around your office and just introduce your team and have them wave and say their name and what they do for the organization. People love that stuff. They want to get to know you, and this is just kind of a fun, easy way to do it.
Or maybe you're on the way to an event, and it might not even be your own event, but you're on the way. You can say, hey, we're attending this industry event, or, you know, it's 6 a.m., we're on our way to some networking thing, we're going to, you know, talk about X, Y, Z, and, you know, it's freezing.
Or do it at the end of the event and say, this is what we just did, and my number one takeaway was this. You know, like, those lessons, they evaporate, you know, unless you put them out there. It helps to remember. It helps you remember by saying it, you know, into a camera and telling other people.
I think one of the first Facebook Lives I watched was an awards night. It was
yeah.
L'Oreal Paris something awards night, and someone was just holding their phone out in front of the stage, and I could see everybody winning awards, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's kind of all I really wanted to chat to you about. I just wanted to sit down with you and find out what your thoughts are around Facebook Live and if you like it. And
the response blew me away. My first week of using it, I'm sold. I'm totally sticking with it. I want to show a lot more. I want people to see what it is we do and how we do it, and what I think about things. And this is just an awesome way to share. So
yeah. And I guess the last thing from me is, you know, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, you might not like your face or what you sound like, or, you know, you might just think no one's going to watch your video. And no one wants to be the person who's not watched or liked or commented or shared, but you have to get over that fear and just do it anyway, because no one's going to watch it if you don't make it. So give it a crack and keep trying to work on what you're doing. Make it better each time.
Cool.
Cool. So if you guys, if I can give you any homework, do a Facebook Live. Go and check out other small businesses that are doing Facebook Lives too. We'll find a few and we'll put a link to their Facebook pages in the comments so you can jump on and see what they've been doing. And give it a crack.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.